I don't know about you, but I always go into summer with the best intentions. I tell myself I'm going to be productive, creative, and try all these fun new things, and then somehow I end up spending way too much time on my phone and summer's gone. This year, I want to change that. I want to spend less time scrolling, I want to reconnect with my creativity, and I want to actually experience the world around me. Whether I end up loving some of these hobbies or completely failing at them, at least I'll know I gave them a try. Welcome to my Summer of Hobbies. Every week, I'll be picking up a new hobby, sharing the experience with you, and deciding if it's something I'll keep doing. So let's get started with this week's hobby. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of my Summer of Hobbies series, a series where I spend less time on the internet and more time being creative. And this week's hobby is doodling. When I was planning this series, honestly, this hobby was one of the ones I was most excited for. I spent so much time searching up like really cute pink girly things, journals and supplies and just everything cute. I think cute, whimsical, and so I figured doodling would be the best way to sort of pull all of those parts of myself together. The plan for this week was simple. I would just take however long it took to fill a page with doodles, and that was basically it. I just wanted a page full of something for that day. And I wanted to see if this is something that I could stick with. So let's take a look at my week of doodling. The first couple of days of this doodling challenge were honestly really fun. There was something relaxing about just being able to sit down with a coffee or a sparkling water or a fun drink and grab some markers and make something happen. I was doing it while I was watching my show. I was doing it while I was relaxing on the beach. I was doing it while I was listening to music. So it really just felt like an add-on to what I was already doing. But somewhere around the middle of this challenge, something changed. And instead of looking forward to doodling, it felt like a chore. Like it felt like another thing on my to-do list that I just had to accomplish for me to have won the day. And that's what honestly surprised me the most. The hobby itself didn't become difficult. There's nothing difficult about doodling, but it became an obligation. I found myself thinking, I still have to doodle today, or did I even do the doodle today? Do I want to even do the doodle today? And my mindset had shifted because in the beginning, I was thinking more of, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to doodle. I get to doodle today. And that's a really important difference. It reminded me a lot of my reading episode, which was episode 1. Reading started off very slow for me. It wasn't immediately the most enlightening thing. I wasn't immediately hooked. But as the story unfolded, I wanted to keep coming back. Doodling was almost the reverse. It was exciting in the beginning, but by the end of the week, it felt like a chore. I think we sometimes feel like when we enjoy something, we have to do it all the time. But I'm starting to realize that that's just not the truth. We are allowed to enjoy things in small bites. A hobby doesn't have to become a part of my everyday routine for it to be worth doing or trying. I can doodle once in a while, enjoy it for what it is, and then put the sketchbook away until the next time, whether that's a week, a month, every 6 months, whatever it takes. But I don't have to do it every single day for me to still hold it as a hobby. One thing this series is teaching me is that enjoying something once doesn't necessarily mean it has to become a part of your routine or your list of hobbies. My honest takeaway on my week of doodling is that it's not something I would put in my regular rotation. This is not something I would come back to daily or weekly, maybe bi-weekly, maybe once a month, but it's just not something for me that I would pick up every single day. Also, I think too, where I went wrong is filling a whole page in the book. I think at this point is where I was like, obviously I'm doing too much. The big takeaway, I think sometimes we as people put too much pressure on ourselves to turn everything we enjoy doing into a habit or into like a money-making thing. But maybe some things are supposed to just stay occasional and they're supposed to just be for fun. Maybe some of these things are meant to show up only when we need them, and then they disappear and then they come back again only when they're really needed or really required. And so when it comes to me and doodling or drawing, I will take it as it comes, and when the feeling strikes to doodle, I will, and when it doesn't, I feel absolutely no pressure to force myself into doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's hobby. Come back next week because it's gonna be a tell-all, I promise. Bye guys.